going to hit the physical self-defense portion of the I-powerment program. We're hoping that you'll use this training as part of the program to learn more self-defense techniques so you have both the knowledge and the confidence to protect yourself in any situation. How we're going to structure this is we're going to have basic techniques, grabs, and then attacks. So to begin, we're going to do the basic techniques first, okay? What I want you to do first is learn how to do a punch. Put your hand up straight like this, fold in all your fingers, and put your thumb on the outside. This ensures that you won't break your thumb if you do have to make contact. You also want to do a 1-inch punch. This means the 1 inch of your first 2 knuckles. Your other 2 knuckles are floating and aren't supported by the rest of your arm, so you want to make sure you punch here so you don't break anything in your hand. So we're going to just do 2 practice punches. Ready? 1, 2. Okay? So that's the basic punch, and you'll use that in any situation that you need to. We're going to move on to the palm heel strike. This is where you use the heel of your palm on any soft target zones, and that means like nose, throat. You can also use it on the groin if you move the palm up. Okay? This one you want to make sure that your fingers are pulled back so you don't break them, and you're just going to use the blunt force of your palm strike there. So we're going to do 2 here, okay? 1, 2. Okay? We're going to move on to the hammer fist and the back fist. These are 2 basic techniques that are really similar. You use the same hand as a punch, but you strike with this side is hammer fist, and this side is back fist. If you can just come in and we'll demonstrate this one. Hammer fist, you're just going to strike to the solar plexus. You can use it anywhere, but use the outside of your hand. The good part about this one, you can also have the force of your forearm. Back fist is good for close combat because then you can hit to the back, with the back of your fist to the face. So those are those 2 techniques right there. Okay? And finally, we have knife hand strike. This is where you use the knife of your hand or the blade and the rest of your forearm, just like the hammer fist strike. And this is good for pressure points. You can use it on the outside of the neck right here, and also on elbow areas for pressure points, but we'll show that later with the grabs and the attacks. Okay, so those are our basic strikes. We're going to move on to blocks. There's only 3 basic blocks: upward, inner, and outer. So upward first. All you have to do is go up your arm and right above your head. You want to make sure that whatever is coming at you is deflected by the way that your arm shapes. So you want to make sure that it's at a downward angle and it goes to the outside of your body. On an inward block, what you're going to do is you have to turn your whole body. So you use your hip movements, and this is great because you can get a lot of power behind it. Females can also do that too by using their hips as a force to turn all the way around. You also want to turn your wrist at the very end to make sure that power is there. So let's do 2 of those real quick. 1. And then all the way around, 2. Okay? And finally, outer block. This is shaped like a back fist, but you just want to make sure that you draw the sword, is how we remember it. Draw the sword from one side of your body to the other side. Again, making sure that whatever's attacking you moves to the outside of your body. So 1, 2. Okay. And finally, we have kicks. There's 3 basic kicks. We have the front kick, knee kick, and stomp. Okay? Front kick, all you have to remember is you must chamber. So you bring your knee all the way up, push your foot out, and put it back down. So let's do it at full motion. Okay? So you want to make sure that you're getting the power behind it by chambering. If I just lift my foot, I have no power behind it. Okay? Second kick is the knee kick. You do the same thing, but the kick is the chamber. So you just go right up, bam. So that chamber where you did for your front kick is that knee kick. This is great for close combat because you can use it as a groin strike or the solar plexus, or if you bend your attacker over, right in the face. And finally, stomp kick. All you have to remember with this one is to use your heel. So you go straight down on the ground or your attacker, wherever their foot is or groin or anything like that. You're just going to go straight down, make sure to chamber, and push all the way through. This one's great for females as well because if you're using a high heel shoe or wearing a high heel shoe, you can use that as a strike. So those are the basic techniques, and that's the end of this portion, but we'll just move on to grabs and attacks next.